Las Vegas was already loud before BTS even stepped on stage. But the moment Kim Taehyung appeared at Allegiant Stadium for Day 2 of the Arirang World Tour on May 24, 2026, the atmosphere reportedly changed completely. The screams became louder. The phones went up instantly. And within minutes, clips of Taehyung from the concert were already spreading across social media worldwide. Today, among global ARMY communities, one topic is dominating almost every timeline: BTS's Arirang concert in Las Vegas. More specifically, Taehyung's presence during it. After the explosive energy of Day 1 on May 23rd, anticipation for Day 2 at Allegiant Stadium reached another level entirely. Fans from multiple countries traveled to Las Vegas for the concerts, with hotels, fan gatherings, and nearby streets filled with ARMY wearing purple, exchanging freebies, and preparing for one of the biggest BTS concert events of 2026. But according to fans online, something about Taehyung's energy during the Las Vegas shows feels unusually intense. And now, discussions about him are taking over the internet again. Throughout the Arirang era, Taehyung has already become one of the most talked about members due to his evolving public image, calm stage aura, and emotionally powerful presence. But fans believe the Las Vegas concerts may be pushing that conversation even further. Because unlike previous eras focused heavily on chaotic charisma or dramatic moments, Taehyung's current impact appears to come from something quieter and somehow even more powerful. Fans repeatedly describe the same feeling after watching Day 2 fan cams. He barely needs to do anything anymore. That sentence has become surprisingly common across TikTok, X, Reddit, and Instagram discussions tonight. Not because Taehyung lacks energy on stage, but because audiences feel his presence now controls attention naturally, even during smaller moments. A slow glance toward the crowd, a subtle smile during a vocal line, the way he walks across the stage between performances, even brief pauses while listening to ARMY sing along. According to fans, these tiny moments somehow feel bigger than major choreography sections. And that emotional reaction is becoming one of the defining themes surrounding Taehyung in 2026. At Allegiant Stadium tonight, several fan cams immediately went viral after fans captured Taehyung during emotional audience interactions. In some clips, he appears visibly touched by the crowd's volume while standing quietly near the edge of the stage. In others, he laughs softly with members between songs before suddenly shifting into a more emotionally intense performance mode seconds later. That contrast fascinated fans online, because many believe Taehyung now carries two energies simultaneously: a calm, grounded human presence and a deeply cinematic stage aura. And when those two sides overlap during live concerts, audiences become emotionally overwhelmed very quickly. Some fans even compared his current stage energy to actors in emotional films rather than traditional idols. Instead of aggressively commanding attention, Taehyung now seems to pull audiences toward him naturally through atmosphere and emotional tension. The Las Vegas concerts may be one of the clearest examples of this evolution so far. Interestingly, fans also noticed how often the camera focused on audience reactions during his moments on stage. Videos circulating online show sections of a stadium screaming continuously even during relatively subtle Taehyung interactions. Some fans were crying. Others appeared frozen, simply watching him. Entire rows lifted phones simultaneously the second he appeared on screen. And once again, fans started discussing the same topic that has followed Taehyung throughout the Arirang era: his aura. While the word itself can sound exaggerated, fans consistently use it because they struggle to explain his current impact logically. Many insist that his presence now feels emotionally different from earlier BTS eras. Less chaotic, less unpredictable, more emotionally magnetic. That emotional magnetism appears especially strong in stadium environments like Las Vegas, where large-scale crowd reactions amplify every expression and movement dramatically. Some fans attending Day 2 even described the atmosphere during Taehyung's moments as cinematic in real life. And honestly, the videos spreading online tonight make it easy to understand why. Throughout 2026, fans have increasingly speculated that Taehyung is entering a completely new public image era, one built less around traditional idol perfection and more around emotional authenticity and artistic presence. The Las Vegas concerts seem to reinforce that theory strongly. Because even during high-energy performances, Taehyung no longer appears focused on performing emotion outwardly all the time. Instead, fans feel like he simply exists honestly within the moment, and somehow that honesty becomes emotionally overwhelming to watch. This shift may also connect to comments Taehyung previously made about military service changing his mindset. During interviews earlier this year, he explained that military life helped reset his mentality and made him emotionally stronger and more grounded. Fans now constantly reference those interviews while discussing his current stage energy. Many believe the calmer confidence visible during Arirang concerts comes directly from that internal growth. Instead of chasing attention actively, Taehyung now appears comfortable allowing audiences to come toward him emotionally. And ironically, that restraint seems to make fans even more obsessed. Tonight in Las Vegas, social media engagement surrounding Taehyung exploded almost immediately after the concert began. Multiple clips reached massive engagement numbers within minutes, especially videos capturing his facial expressions during emotional songs, interactions with ARMY, subtle smiles between performances, and quiet moments where he simply stood looking out into the stadium crowd. What's particularly interesting is that many of the most viral clips aren't dramatic performances at all. They're emotional atmosphere clips. This reflects a larger change happening in how audiences connect with Taehyung now. Fans increasingly focus less on flashy moments and more on emotional feeling, how his presence affects the atmosphere around him. And according to many fans, Las Vegas may have become one of the strongest examples yet of that emotional influence. The city itself also contributes to the cinematic feeling surrounding the concerts. Las Vegas has always represented spectacle, intensity, lights, and larger-than-life entertainment energy. Seeing BTS bring the Arirang era into that environment naturally heightened emotions already surrounding the tour. But even among all the large visuals and massive production, fans still found themselves focusing repeatedly on Taehyung's smallest expressions. That says a lot about how his image is evolving. Because the strongest stage presences often don't require constant movement or overwhelming energy. Sometimes, they simply create emotional gravity. And tonight, many fans believe Taehyung created exactly that inside Allegiant Stadium. Meanwhile, discussions online are growing beyond simple concert reactions. Some fans now speculate that the Arirang tour may eventually be remembered as the turning point where Taehyung fully evolved from idol star into something broader. A global performer driven by emotional atmosphere rather than traditional performance formulas. Others believe the Las Vegas concert specifically could become one of the defining moments of this transformation because of how intensely audiences are reacting emotionally to him. Of course, these remain fan interpretations. But the emotional reactions themselves are undeniably real. As more clips continue spreading throughout the night, fans across different countries keep repeating similar comments. He feels different now. His energy changed completely. This version of Taehyung feels deeper somehow. You can feel his presence even through a phone screen. And perhaps that final comment explains why the Las Vegas concerts are becoming such a huge topic globally tonight. Because not everyone watching these videos attended the concert physically. Yet many still feel emotionally affected anyway. That kind of emotional reach is rare. And right now, many ARMY believe Taehyung's presence during the Arirang era is reaching a level unlike anything they've experienced before. Not louder, not more dramatic, just more emotionally powerful. As Day 2 in Las Vegas continues dominating global timelines, one thing already feels certain. The conversation surrounding Taehyung in 2026 is no longer only about popularity. It's about emotional impact. And after tonight at Allegiant Stadium, fans believe that impact may be bigger than ever before.